Okay, just a general note here. If you have, because today we're not going to be doing an exercise, so we don't have time 101. But if you are stuck with anything, maybe from one of the party invite videos that you are trying to do or something like that, if you are stuck, what you can do, the best way for me to help you is tell me what's the problem, share your code with me on Slack. Then tell me that you share the code there and I can have a look at your code, okay? That's the best way that we can do that quickly. And then I have a look, I have a chance to have a closer look at your code, and I'll get back to you. I always do that. I do that with a bunch of students that take advantage of that, okay? So I'm just saying that to everybody because someone is asking about that privately, and I said I thought that it could be good to mention this to everyone. Okay, so good afternoon, Sona, everybody. I hope you are doing well. I hope this week has been good for you, great for you. If you have sent me some codes, I know some people have sent me some code. I still need to look at your codes. So let me start by telling a story, a little story that happened yesterday. It's about a Zoom meeting with my 8 years old. My 8 years old was supposed to have a Zoom meeting yesterday at 10 a.m. And we have an older MacBook, works perfectly, but it's an older computer. So I put that there in her room, her little desk there. And the meeting was supposed to be at 10 a.m. And I set things up at 9:15. I was setting things up. 9:30, I was done. I said I'm gonna work a little bit downstairs, and then 5 minutes before 10, I'll come up and I'll help you just log into your Zoom meeting. That's for her class. And my 8 years old, after COVID, she became a little bit obsessed with cleanness. She became a clean freak. Let's put it this way. She wants to clean everything. And guess what? Laptop was in front of her. She decided that the laptop needed some cleaning. So she takes the cleaning spray and sprays the keyboard of the laptop. Guess what? Now the laptop doesn't work anymore. So I have think about my surprise with that, you know. The keyboards, some of the keys, they don't work anymore. Laptop now, I think it's messed up now. Laptop belongs to my older, kind of belongs to my older one. I mean, she does homework with my 14 years old. So I have a very good MacBook that's not working anymore, and now I have to buy a new laptop. Someone suggested to use, an external keyboard. That was a good choice, and I did. It was working, but now again, the computer is not turning on, and it's all messed up. Anyway, just wanted to vent a little bit to tell you about my adventures with COVID. I hope that's. I can only imagine that how many adventures of COVID you may have, to tell. I think that each one of us can write a book about COVID, our COVID experiences. So that was one more for my book. Anyway, with that out of the way, let's keep moving forward. I just wanted to share that with you. Okay, so what is it that we're going to be doing today? Today we're going to carry on where we have stopped on Tuesday. This week is about talking about 8 topics on C#, on advanced C#, essential C#. We started with 3, and here are the ones. I'm just gonna open this presentation. This topic can be found on chapter 4 of the book. you know how to get to the book. You have access via Centennial to the digital copy of this book. So it is on chapter 4. So far, we got familiarized with 1, 2, and 3. Okay? With those 3 topics. You had a chance to research on them, and then I went through them last Tuesday. Then we have 4, 5, 6, and 7 to cover. But we're gonna do that in a slightly different way today. Instead of me being the one going one by one by one, you will be the ones taking a look at them. You will be the ones researching them. And you're gonna be doing that in groups. I'm gonna tell you how this will work. I'm gonna break down the group, and we don't have too many people today. Let's see, as the day progresses, we may have more coming in. But I'm gonna break down of at least 4 groups, 4 or 5, most likely with the number that I see right now. We may have 5 or 6 groups. Each group will be responsible for one topic. As we're gonna have more than 4 groups, so we're gonna have some repetition there. That's fine, that's okay. So your job will be to do some research on that topic. I'm gonna provide you with a PDF about that topic. I'll be providing you as well with a template, a slide template from Google that you're gonna use just to fill it out, to put your little presentation together. Okay, don't worry, this is not graded. Don't get scared. I want to see progress and participation here, not perfection. Okay, that's really it. Progress, participation, not perfection. Okay, I'm gonna demonstrate what is it that I'm expecting from you. I have picked, again, Null Conditional Operator. I'm gonna show you a simple presentation that I put together, and you're gonna be doing something similar for your own topic, about your own topic, okay? Here goes. I have shared, by the way, the links on Centennial. If you go to Content, Week 3, at the very top, I share 2 links. One is for the presentation template that you're gonna be copying that. I'll show you how to do that. The second one is for my presentation, that is an example of what I'm expecting from you, that you can see, and I'm gonna be presenting that just so you can have an understanding of, again, what is expected from you. So here I have Google Slides. I'm using Google Slides because it's gonna be easier for you to copy the template and then to share that template within your group, so you can collaborate and you can build together the presentation. Okay, even though we're gonna be working on separate ways, but again, you're gonna be collaborating and building it together. Okay, so here is my presentation. There's this initial slide where you can put the group members, the members of your group there. This is the topic, and we are on week number 3. Again, you're gonna put your own topic as a topic title. The objective of your presentation will be to get familiar with that topic, in my case here, with Null Conditional Operator. I'm gonna describe what is it, how to use it, and when to use it on different slides here. What is the Null Conditional Operator? It's the operator, it's the question mark and dot, period, okay? That's the operator. It tests for nulls, and it can be used in chains without causing null exceptions, okay? Here is a code fragment that I can demonstrate the use of my topic here of Null Conditional Operator. You can use the same, you can put a little bit of code here as well. The PDFs that I have shared with all of you, they have code fragments there. you can use them. Okay, you don't need to necessarily create your own code. You can use the ones that I'll be sharing with you. And then how you can use the null conditional operator when you want to test for nulls with simple and less codes, and when you want to avoid exceptions, null exceptions. This is when you're going to use the null conditional operator. We can put here a little code demonstration. If you want to just add a slide with a little bit of code, that's fine. If you want to demonstrate with Visual Studio, that's okay as well. Either way, it works fine. And then, as a last slide, you can put some additional links that you may find more information about the topic if you want to go deeper. So you may have found some additional resources on Google, search on Google. And the very last one is just a quick summary. What is the topic about? What is the importance of the topic? And why to use it, when to use it, how to use it. And then you saw it being applied. So a very simple summary. This is a 5 minutes presentation, okay? So we're gonna take a good chunk of time to research, working group, put it together. At the end, we're gonna return as one single class, and then we're gonna go group by group, and you're gonna have 5 minutes to do your presentation. 5 minutes. Again, not perfect. Progress, participation, that's what I'm looking for. Not perfection, okay? What else? Okay, so in terms of topics, let me just break this down. Each room has a number, okay? So the number of your room will mean your group number. And I have this broken down. Let me see here. We're gonna be communicating via Padlet and via the chat. So here, so I don't think that we're gonna have too many groups. Here's how this will work. I just paste that on Zoom. Each group, so as we're gonna have repeated topics, I decided to, okay, let me just get back here. I'm gonna put that on Padlet too, so groups. So this means group 1 and 5, this is a topic. Groups 2 and 6, this is a topic. 3 and 7, Lambda Expressions and LINQ. And 4 and 8, I don't think that, yeah, we're not gonna have 8 groups, but again, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4 and 8 groups, type inference. Okay, so 4 topics. Each one of those topics, there is a PDF available under week03. If you go there, you're gonna see pattern matching, extension methods, Lambda Expressions and LINQ, and type inference. So all 4 topics, you have PDFs here that you can read from them. And you can search on Google as well. So you can add to your research, not only use the PDFs, but also use Google as a reference point. What else we have here? Let me see if I covered all points that I had to. So I've showed I demonstrated with the null conditional operator. Here are the links. Oh, yes. So the presentation template, what you can do is this. Open the template, which the link is here under week 3. Go to the template. You cannot add it. You cannot modify this template. However, you can create a copy for yourself, for your group. You can go to File, Make Copy, Entire Presentation. By doing that, you're going to be copying this to your Google account, to your Google Slides. With that copy, you can then modify. You can add the topic name, the objectives, what is the topic about, how to use it, when to use it, code demonstration, links for more information, a little summary there. will you make group by your own? No, the groups are the same ones that you have given me before. So I still have the list here, so I'm gonna start to break it down in a second, but it's the same groups, okay? The same people. And if you don't have a group yet, that's fine. Whoever is left, I will group you together. Groups will have between 2 to 4 people. And that's about it. Let's see here. So again, template is here. Let me see. At the end of your time, go back to Padlet, and I'm going to copy the link there to the chat. Go to Padlet, put your group number, topic, title, and the URL to your slides. When you are done with your slides, just go to share. Then you go to change under get link and make sure that everyone can view the presentation so that you can copy the link and share the link on Padlet so we can see your presentation. But again, when it's time to present, you're gonna have 5 minutes for the group to present. It might be one person in the group that does the whole thing, or you may want to break down. Some slides will be done by one person, some slides will be discussed by another person. That's it. You can discuss via voice, you can present your screen via screen sharing using Zoom, okay? I think I've covered everything here. Okay, let's see. Great, and you're gonna have about 50 minutes to an hour. So it's right now it's 4:50 more or less. You're gonna have until 5:50 to put it together. So you have an hour to do that. As you do it in the breakout rooms, you can call me if you need help. There is a ask for help button. However, throughout the 1 hour, I'll be visiting group by group to check if you have any problems, to check if you need anything there in the group, okay? I will also be keeping you posted. I can do global announcements, broadcast announcement for everybody. So when we are close to getting done, like we are 15 minutes away, we are 10 minutes away, I'll be sending notifications so you know that the time is coming close, okay? Any questions? Any questions in the chat? Any questions on Padlet? I just spoke a lot about quite a lot of little things, you know? Any questions? The objective of this exercise, we have 3 objectives here. 1, you're gonna get to know your own topic, okay? 2, you're gonna present your topic to your colleagues there, so they will get to know as well. And you will have the chance just to focus on your own topic in terms of research. And 3, you're gonna be practicing giving online presentations. I don't know if you have done this before, presenting online, most likely in class yes, but online I don't know. I don't know what the other instructors are doing, but I want you to have the experience of presenting online as well, you know. So I know that some people don't like presenting, some people don't like group work, but hey, it's necessary. It's a necessary evil, because again, you're gonna be working in the industry within a group, you're gonna be presenting in the industry as well when you are working out there, so you better have this space, this time, a safe space that you can fail, and no one will be judging you. I'm not here to judge you, I'm here to help you. Okay? Not perfection, progress, participation, that's what I'm looking for. I hope that everybody is hearing me, can hear me, because I don't see questions there. Okay, awesome, Syed. Thank you, Joanna. Okay, so I'm gonna break down, and you know the drill, and that's about it. Again, I gave your time to ask questions, but I'll be visiting the groups as we go along. Let me take the time here to break down the groups based on the previous requests that have been done. If the group is too small, I may merge you together with somebody else. But just want to make sure that you get the idea. Group number and topic, okay? So group number is the room number 1, 2, 3, and here we have the group number, okay? So keep Padlet open there as well as a reference. So let's go to breakout rooms and let's have a look here. So okay, so I'm gonna try to follow the requests that have been made before in terms of groups. If I assign incorrectly anyone, just let me know and I will reassign to the correct group. Okay, so okay. Just trying to find everyone, but again we have quite a few people missing today, so okay. And here we go. I will be opening the rooms now. If you need any help, click the help button. Remember that to join the group, you have to click the breakout room button and then join, okay? Hello, hello. Just wanted to check how you guys are doing.
We are just doing our research separately for now.
Okay.
Until 5:30.
Okay, perfect, perfect. Anything that I can help you guys with?
Can you explain a little bit about our topic, because we did not really know the topic?
Okay, so that's the idea of research, you know, Joanna.
Yeah.
When you don't know, you get to know.
So
but
at the beginning, I really want to avoid this topic because this one has a longer name.
Okay, so let me mention a little bit. So let's see here. So LINQ is a library that will allow you to manipulate collections. Collections like what? Like a list of students, a list of accounts. You will be able to filter, to sort, to search. LINQ has a collection, has a bunch of extension methods that will extend your abilities to manipulate collections of objects. You're going to be able to, again, to search, to sort, to order by, to filter. So that's what LINQ does. And Lambda is a way that you can, it has a special syntax that you are allowed to send to a method like where or like select. You can not only send an argument as a value, but actually you can send an anonymous an anonymous method, a method that does not have a name. You can, let's say, you can apply filtering. Again, just look at the example that is available in the PDF that I provided, and it will give you an idea of how it works, you know. Again, you don't need to be perfect, and we can even have this conversation when you are presenting as well, okay?
Okay, thank you.
But let me tell you just this to give you a heads up. I really want to start with this topic, so I will be asking you, this group, to be the first one to present.
Our group?
Okay?
Okay.
Don't worry, no stress here. It's Friday. It's not a day to be stressed about. Again, I don't want perfection. I just need you to do a little bit of research, look at the PDF, put some thoughts together, and I will help you as you go along the presentation, okay?
Okay.
Perfect. You know, if you need help, Mazir, anything that I can help you with?
Yeah, everything is okay. Yes, we are searching to collect the information.
Okay, perfect. I'll be around in case you need to call me, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. By the way, you have another half an hour.
Okay.
Half an hour.
Hello guys. Mehmet, Salih, how are you guys doing?
We are doing okay, Anderson.
Good.
Just reading some context from the, I made a Google search, trying to understand what's the, this pattern matching.
Got it. Do you know that there's a PDF as well on Centennial that talks about that, okay?
Okay. I'm gonna also look at that.
Yeah, so under week 3, if you go there, there's a PDF that says pattern matching, so you can have a look there. Yeah, that's the one that you have open there. Okay?
Yeah.
Anything
I want to show my face.
Yeah, I can see that. I like that. I like to see faces. So, anything else I can help you guys with?
For now, I am just trying to understand. Yeah. It's okay, but if we need, I am gonna contact you.
Got it. Have a look at the code example. Pattern matching is quite. It has a different syntax, but it's simple to understand. If you get stuck, let me know. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Awesome.
Thank you.
You have another half an hour to work on that. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay. I'll talk to you in a bit.
Okay. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye. Bye.
नहीं वो यार तू हिलाया वो तो सेम ही कितना है मैं कोई फर्क ही नहीं है प्रिंट लाइन ही हटाना सी
हेलो प्रोफेसर
Hello.
Hi sir.
Can I help you guys with anything? How is it going?
So we are doing great right now.
Doing good?
Yes sir.
Yes sir.
Awesome. I just wanted to drop by to see if there's anything that I can help you with, okay?
Okay. Right now we're doing great, sir.
Okay, so if you need any help, let me know. You still have
sir.
another half an hour to get it
sir.
done, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Sir, thank you.
Talk to you in a bit.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Bye.
对吧？然后再一个 else，然后是 console 这儿写了一个 false，
Hello, hello,
这就
guys.
搞定了。Hello.
Hello, Professor.
Just checking if you guys need any help, if how things are progressing. I mean, any help needed?
Well, we are trying to figure it out. Is Spring is can be a noun.
Wait,
Can be a
so
noun.
We're
topic-
trying to
Yeah.
do some experiments here.
Got it.
No worries.
The topic
Everything's
is
fine.
which topic is that?
Type
type.
interference.
Type inference. Okay. So that's the var, correct?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah, var.
Awesome. Okay, so again, if you need any help, let me know. I'll be around, and you can just ask for help. Okay?
No problem.
Okay.
You have another 25, 30 minutes. Okay?
No problem.
Okay. Bye, guys.
Take a second.
Fine.
Hello. Anybody home? Syed, Zinab?
Hi, hello. I was just about to ask you a question, actually.
Perfect. So I was feeling that this group needed some help. So tell me.
Yeah, so for how to use it, it kind of goes with the code demonstration, right?
That's fine. If you want to make it with less lines, that's okay.
Yeah, Professor, I also have this question that the code, if I'm going to write the code, it's gonna be a long code because the topic is a little bit bigger. So.
Oh, which topic is yours?
It's pattern matching.
Pattern matching. Okay. So do you know that? Did you see the document that I provided on Centennial under week 3?
Yes.
So you can use that code, or that you can just copy that code and use that as a reference. Again, you don't need to demonstrate. If you just want to put a little piece of code in one of the slides, that's fine as well.
Okay, yeah. So I'll do that one. Yeah, thank you.
Perfect. Anything else?
Oh, for me, there's nothing, but maybe Zainab, do you want to?
I don't think so.
Perfect. So if you need anything, let me know. I'll be around. Just ask for my help. You have another 25 minutes to.
One more question. So just wondering. So do we have to present this presentation or like what?
That's the idea. Is that it's you have about 5 minutes to do the presentation. Again, it can be you can talk a little bit, and then Syed can talk a little bit as well. So you can share the presentation between the two of you. But yeah, it's a 5 minutes presentation, just going through the slides, and that's it.
Okay, sure.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Again, 25 minutes left before we get together again. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank
Okay.
you.
I'll talk to you in a bit. Bye. Hello. How are you guys doing? Anyone home?
Yeah, we are doing.
Professor, everyone is home.
Okay. So I'm just checking, just to have a quick check here. Any help needed? Any questions?
So we are just working how it works. It's too deep when we went to the Microsoft LINQ. It's too deep to understand, so we are trying to make it as simple as possible.
Which topic is that?
Ours one is extension method.
Extension method.
Got it. But did you see that the PDF that I put on?
Yeah, we are reading that. Yeah.
Okay, great. So, Okay, that's fine. So again, use that PDF. I think that the PDF is not that big. Okay, so
yeah, the PDF is short, but when we go to understand the, why it did, and when we try to like click the link, it takes us to over there, and it's too big. So
I get it. It's a little bit. That's why I provided the PDF so that you don't have too much to worry about.
Yeah.
That's the idea. Okay.
That's good, Professor.
Okay, so again, let me know if you need anything. You have another about 25 minutes before we get together again, okay?
Okay. Yep. I have one question.
Sure.
When to use it? Do you have give their example or?
You can for extension methods.
Yeah.
Actually, here is a scenario that you should use it. For instance, if you want to add a method to a class that you don't have access to the source code, that's one situation to use an extension method. Because remember, keep in mind that extension methods, they are there for you to be able to add additional methods to a class that you don't have access to.
Okay.
So that you don't have the code for. Again, the example that I gave, I think in the PDF, you are adding another method to the string type.
Okay.
So again, you are extending something that you don't have full access to it. If you have access to the class already, the source of the class, you can just add the method directly to the class. You don't need an extension. Extension again is more useful for.
Can you can see our screen, right?
Yes, I can.
Yeah. I wrote here like this. When to use it?
It's just a bit too small. If you click the presentation, I'll be able to see it a little bit better.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It's like the process he did.
Okay, so what you are putting here, you can do that, but you are actually giving an example.
I think, Professor, whatever you said, like if we want to add any extension to the string class, we can just add we can use the extension method to add it and add any methods to it because we don't have any access to that. So we can just say that when to use it.
Yes, yes. And again, you don't need to restrict that just to strings, to any type or any class that you don't have access to the source.
Yeah, okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Awesome. Anything else?
No,
very good now.
Thanks a lot.
Got it. So again, you have about 20 minutes to wrap things up and we come together again,
Yeah,
okay?
we'll be done. Okay.
Okay, see you in a bit.
Yeah, good. Okay, thank you.
Bye. Hello, anyone home?
Yes, Professor.
Hello. Hey, Sona. Hey, Juhi.
Hi.
Anything I can help you guys with? I'm just checking just to see if there's any help needed.
No.
All good?
Actually, I think yes. What do you say, guys? Everything is good?
Professor, are we completing this PowerPoint in our class?
Yes, the idea is that in the next 20 minutes you get it done.
Oh, okay.
Again, one more question.
Yes, go ahead.
Yes, go ahead. No, go ahead, Professor.
What I was saying is that you don't need to be perfect here, okay? So no perfection here. Just put some effort, even if you are not fully finished, that's fine. As long as you had some time to do some research, to try to figure things out, bring what you have. That's it, okay?
Sure.
Yes, but I have a question about can we, if we have an answer, can we copy paste? Or
Sure,
we
you
should
can.
paraphrase?
Sure, you can. Yeah, I mean, again, you can even open the PDF that I provided on Centennial. Have a look at that.
Yeah.
The code fragment, you can copy it from that. That's fine. It's all good. Okay.
Okay, Professor.
Okay. Perfect. So if you need anything, let me know. I'll be around. Otherwise, we talk again in about 20 minutes. Okay.
Thank you.
By 5:50, we are coming together as a group again.
Okay.
Okay. Talk to you in a bit.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you, Professor.
Bye.
Hello everyone. Can everyone hear me? Awesome. Okay, great. Awesome. I hope that you have been able to do a little bit of research, to get to know a little bit about your topic, and maybe to put your thoughts together in a simple presentation to share with the rest of us. Okay? What I'm gonna do next, I'm just gonna do a quick attendance. As I do that, can you please post your group number, your topic, and the URL to your presentation? If you have used Google Slides, which I hope you did, you can just go to your slides, then click on share, go to the get link, change it, make sure that view is selected, and then you can copy the link and share with the rest of us on Padlet. Okay, so I'm gonna keep Padlet there. If by any chance, if you have downloaded and you did it via PowerPoint, you can drag the PowerPoint file inside Padlet and you can add the file to Padlet. Okay, so I'm gonna again just run a quick attendance here. Just give me a hi, hello when I call your name. Okay, so Aslan, I saw you there. Anusha, Basanta, I saw you there. Bento Infant, Bento, nope. Barath, Galfang, Gopika, Basanta there. Galfang, okay. Barath, nope. Gopika, Gukirat. Okay. Galfang, Gukirat. Okay, present there. Jayanth. Joanna is there. Juhi is there. Karandeep. Karandeep, are you around? Mempreet, you're there. Mazir, you're there. Mehmet is there. Mukahit is there as well. Oh, actually, Sali is there. Mukahit is not. Okay. Okay, Nita. Nita, are you around? Pavani. Peithong. Pavani is not. Peithong is not. Prince. Ravi. Prince. Ravi. Sali, you're there. Samarth, you're there. Sona is there. Ravula, I didn't see you today. Sayed is there. Teng is there. Yong is there. Zenab and Deng. Zenab is there, isn't it? And Deng. Yeah, Deng is there as well. Okay, perfect. Okay, so thank you for sharing. Well, nobody's sharing, so I don't know what's going on. Regardless of whether you share or not, let's get started with some presentations. Let's see how long the presentations will take and see how far we can get. So I would really like to start with Lambda Expressions and LINQ. The reason is because from those 8 topics, so from all those 8 topics here, to be quite honest, the one that I find the most important and the one that is a little bit more complicated is Lambda and LINQ. Okay, so group number 3, you have a good job in front of you. So again, I want to focus on that to get us started so that we have time to discuss it a little bit more, okay? So group number 3, I'm going to stop sharing my screen and you're gonna have access to share yours. So give me 1 second, I'm just gonna give you access. Perfect, so now you should be able to share your screen. So whether one person will be sharing and talking or more than one person, it's up to you. But now you can go for it. You can move forward. We're going to start with group number 3 for Lambda Expressions in LINQ. Mazir, if you are the one that's going to be showing the
Yes, Professor, do you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
But it seems my internet is very low. I couldn't good connection with Joanna and Yunga, and many times we had
that's
problem. It's good now.
I can hear you. I can hear it. It broke a little bit, but that's fine. I can see the presentation as well. I think that let me see.
I'm presenting now.
Yes, you're presenting, Yoga. So again, however you guys want to move forward, again, if you are having problems, Mazir, that's fine. We can, you know, the other members can take over. I'll leave it up to you guys.
Okay, we are group 3, and I'm Yanga, and Joanna and Mazir are also our group members. We're going to talk about the Lambda Expressions and LINQ. Yeah.
I couldn't see the full screen. What do you mean? So the lambda expression and anonymous method are similar. So in most cases, it's a supersede anonymous. So any lambda expression can be converted to the delegate type. The delegate type to which lambda expression can be converted is defined by the type of its parameter and return value. And LINQ, language integrated query is uniform query syntax in C# and VB.NET to retrieve data from different sources and formats. The first is integrate in C# or VB. Second, it eliminates the mismatch between programming language and databases. Last one, it provides a single query interface for different types of the data source.
Mazir?
Okay. How to use it? The expression of LINQ and Lambda expression are together in can embedded in C# as an input parameter. Next page. How can I get to the next page? Can we go page. No. Next page.
You mean the code demonstration?
Yes. As the slide shows, it's a embedded script, like a script language inside the C# we can use. For example, in SQL, we select, collect data from the database. Here we can use scores, and inside the line call the method LINQ in Lambda expression, where, as I mentioned here, the where method in the example has an input parameter and return the value inside the integer value. We can use the expression and LINQ inside the C# state, C# command, and return value from the expression to the variable defined in C#.
Okay, so when do you use Lambda expressions? Lambda expressions are particularly helpful when writing LINQ call expressions because we don't have to use delegate keyword explicitly, and we don't have to specify the input parameter type explicitly, and the parameter type is inferred. And LINQ makes the code more readable, so other developers can easily understand and maintain it. The same LINQ syntax can be used to query multiple data sources and provides type checking of objects at compile time. And for more information, we provided some links. The first one is from Microsoft Docs, and the second one is about Lambda expressions, and there were in YouTube, and the second one is about LINQ. And that's all. Thank you.
Perfect. That's great. Thanks so much. Thanks so much. Again, good job there. If you can share your screen again, I just wanted to make a few comments on I just want to add a few notes to the presentation, you guys. Okay, so can you go back to, let's see, to the one that you had some code. Let's see the next. Yeah, this one. Can you present that one? Can you go in? Yep. Okay, so I just want to reiterate and reinforce a few points that the group has made, and I want everyone to hear that. So what LINQ is? LINQ is a library that provides a set of methods that will allow you to query your data, to query your collection. You're going to be able to filter collection, like here, this example, it says int high score count. Look, we are dealing with an array of integers. We have an array of integers there. Now, we are able to call the where method, which applies filtering to the list of scores. So scores is an array. When I say where n greater than 80, it's just gonna return the items that are greater than 80. In this case, 90, 93, 80, 82, 82 again. We have two 82s here. So in the end here, that we get where n greater than 80, we have 4 items. And then we get the count. The count, how many items are there? Count the number of items that are greater than 80. then we get the count, and that's what it says here. 4 scores are greater than 80. Okay, so here we are using not only LINQ. LINQ is where is count. Actually, count, let me see here. Count may not be, but for sure where is. So LINQ provides us a way to filter data, to sort data, to order data, okay? And LINQ, yeah, so in Lambda is the sign here. Lambda is this equal to greater than sign. Lambda is a way, in this case here, what we have here is a lambda expression. We say n represents each number in the array. And it's gonna say n where n is greater than 80. It doesn't matter what you call this. You can call it n, you can call it x, you can call it y, anything. However, whatever you name before, on the left hand side of the lambda sign has to match the right hand side. If you call it n in the left side, it has to be called n in the right side. N is just the name of the variable that represents each item in the collection. Okay, again, it's a syntax that you are not used to, because we have not used that not that much when you were doing comp 1, 2, 3. Okay, so again, I just wanted to reinforce a little bit about Lambda and LINQ here, because as I said, these are the most, I tend to think the most important or difficult and most useful, to be quite honest, topics amongst those 8 topics, okay? So, great. Any questions? Look, it's already 6-7, so let me just mention this. Not every group will have the chance to present today. That's fine. What I'm doing is I'm collecting the presentations of the different groups, not only from today, but from other 2 sections that I'm teaching. So I'll be providing to you the presentation of each one of those topics with my comments in the end, so that you can review each one of those topics on your own. Even if we don't have the chance to go one by one today, but I will not only save the links to your presentations, but I will also be sharing the demonstrations of the different groups within the different sections as well, okay? So again, you're gonna have a chance to review the topic, even though we may not be able to cover it completely today. Okay, so I see that someone is asking to go next, but I'm gonna actually go and ask group number 1. Are you ready to present pattern matching? Thanks so much, by the way, group number 3. I really appreciate Yonga, Joanna, and Mazir. Thanks so much. Again, group number 1 is able to present.
Yes, Professor. Mehmet's gonna share the screen, then we will continue.
Perfect. So I appreciate that.
No problem.
Zenab, I'm not sure what you are referring to. Oh, not really. Okay. No problem, Zenab. Okay.
I think it is visible, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Our topic is pattern matching. what is the pattern matching? Pattern matching, patterns test that a value has a certain shape and can extract information from the value when it has the matching shape. So how to use it? When we write if or switch statement that test the values, then those statements match, and then we extract and use information from that value. When we use it, when data and the code are separated, it enables code readable and concise. When we use the pattern matching, it will enable code readable and concise. That's our code demonstration. Sally, you may go on.
All right. So here we put a small, very small code. So let's share my screen from the. Mehmet, can you please give me permission to screen?
Yeah.
Share the screen to show the all the.
Now you can share.
All right. Yeah. So we just put a small code there. That is why I want to show this one, because this one may help us to understand it more clearly. Here we are creating a classes. This one is square class and a constructor here you see. Then a circle class. These are shapes, as you know. And rectangle struct. And the constructor and triangle class. Then we are tasting tasting the shapes here. This is the C#7, the old one. In this one, as you see here, we are using the is pattern. If shape is square, then what we are doing here is, then we are assigning a variable to this shape, as you see here, where s equals to shape. Then what are we doing? We are computing the area by multiplying their sides. Here also, if the shape is, as if this shape is circle, then we are assigning a c variable to the shape. Then we are calculating its area here, as you see. If there is if the shape doesn't match, so it throws a new exception. It says that the shape is not a recognized shape. So this one is the latest one. So here, what is the difference? If shape is square, then it's automatically assigns a variable to that shape here in one in one row. Then returns the area by multiplying the sides. If again the same thing, if the shape is circle, then it assigns circle this shape to c variable, then returns the calculated area of that c object, the c shape. If shape doesn't match again, as you see, it throws an exception. It says that shape is not recognized shape. Shape is not recognized shape. So here, I think in pattern matching, the most important, we have an object, and with the help of this pattern matching, we understand that object's type and attributes. So pattern matching is useful for this purpose. Thank you.
That's awesome. Awesome. Great. Keep the sharing there, okay? Keep the sharing Sally, because I just want to mention a few more things. I mean, do you have anything else to present, or you're done?
Okay. I think if Mehmet, can you please share it again? Because I think there is some small things extra, but
okay. So you unshare and then I share mine.
Let's see. Okay. Stop share. Okay, you can do it now.
Yeah. So, this is okay. This one, summary. Sorry.
Yeah, I did the summary already. Yeah, as I said before, pattern matching provide us with a consistent syntax match against a type, checks properties and compares these patterns with addition. Which means, let's say we have an object and we don't know it's, let's say this is a kind of shape. Okay, we have a rectangular, circle or square, whatever, and we have an object and we don't know its shape. So what we are doing here is with the help of this pattern patching, we are identifying the type of this unknown object. Yeah, that's it.
Perfect. That's awesome. Great. Good. So
thank you. I don't know if you understand.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So I will be sharing, just to wrap things up, I'll be sharing my screen. So once again, thank you so much for sharing that. I will share my screen quickly here so we can wrap things up. So some of you have escaped today. I think that some of you are happy for not presenting. You're gonna have your chance, okay? Don't worry. Okay, so before I let you guys go, I just want to highlight one thing. Look, the is keyword is, as they were saying, it's testing what is the type of this object, because object is a very generic type. So to be able to access side or radius, we need to convert that to a very specific class. We cannot put shape.side before we convert that. Shape here is a generic object. It doesn't have a side. It doesn't have a radius. Who has a radius? Circle. Who has a side? Square. So we test the type and we get the appropriate calculation. If it's not a shape, we throw an exception. If we send, let's say, a student to this compute area, there is no area for a student, so it shows an exception. So that's what pattern matching does. It allows us to check the type of that object. And the reason why we need to check the type is because those objects, look at them, the types, they don't inherit from each other. They inherit from objects. You see, class triangle, class circle, class square, they all inherit from objects. Okay? But they don't have like a shape that they inherit from, okay? Okay, so as I said, we don't have time to go through each and every one of you. I appreciate the effort that everybody puts to get the presentation together. If you have finished your presentation, or even if it's halfway, put your URL on Padlet. I'll be sharing videos from the different classes and different groups that have presented on different topics, so that everyone has the opportunity to watch those topics as well, even though they may not have been done by your section, okay? That's about it. One last thing before I let you go. Under week 3, I have released bonus 04. Bonus 04 is about next week. The topic of next week is Razor syntax. We're going to be talking about Razor. So go through bonus 4, submit before the first class next week to the appropriate folder on Centennial. Again, I really appreciate the effort that each one of you put within your groups. I think it was beneficial to all of you. You had the chance to work in a group, explore the topic, and discuss that within the group. Zenab has a question. Zenab, okay, sorry. That's okay. Even if we had already presentation about the same topic, that's fine. Next week, we're gonna move forward. If you didn't have a chance to present, at least we have a link to your presentation. That's good enough, okay? Again, the time was short and we needed to dedicate a lot of time to the group work, and the presentation time was not that much, but that's okay. At least you have a chance. So we are good here. Any questions before I let you guys go for your weekends? Anything? Okay, Aslan, thanks so much. Thank you. Thanks, Samarth. Thank you. Again, great job, great group work. I love it. I really like doing that, okay? Thank you so much. Have a great weekend. I'll see you all next Tuesday. You too. Have a good weekend. Mazir question. Okay, I have a question about the assignments. Since all views are static, so we should have a separate view for each recipe. Good question, Mazir. Good question. Okay, no need for that. You can just keep one view recipe, and it can be, let's say, the spaghetti view. It doesn't matter. Okay, even if we click the pork chop view, it can still go to the spaghetti view. Just keep one recipe details, okay? No need to create a detail for each recipe. Just keep one. I know that if we click on chicken, it will show, I don't know, pork, but that's fine. No problem with that. But just keep one detail, okay? Awesome. Good question.